less than half the people with high blood pressure know they've got it. That has got to change.
One of the missions of the ISH is to increase awareness of hypertension worldwide.
But in addition, we have as our mission to reach out to the public in terms of sharing the importance of diagnosing hypertension, how important it is to treat hypertension, and most importantly, to prevent hypertension.
The very first one was held in 1966, organised by Irvin Page, one of the greats of hypertension in the US and in the world.
The symposium was not entirely international, but it was truly international meeting, since hypertension specialists of the world's first generations met together face to face for the first time.
At that meeting they discussed the formation and setting up of an international society so that people from all around the world could share their experience of something which was really becoming very hot news.
That in 1968 the coup of the colonels in Athens happened, and it was decided not to have the meeting because of the instability of the political situations. So the first meeting started in 1970 in Oxford, and the first subsequent meeting in 1972 and 1974 were in Milan, and the meeting started to become larger and larger. So Milan we had already more than 300 people, and so we dared to go far away to Australia.
As a platform for exchange of ideas, it's a platform to look at new research that has emerged, new evidence that has emerged in the management of hypertension, newer frontiers that need to be conquered, and also it's scientifically very enriching for people to attend.
The first international forum was held at the time I was president in 1992, in which the previous president, Professor Giuseppe Mancia and Professor Peter Van Swieten, helped launch a new forum which would bring together people from developing countries, from Eastern Europe, from Asia, with people from USA, major European countries, so that the expertise could be shared.
The Hypertension News is a remarkably good electronic magazine that's being sent round to members.
It's a great way of summarising what are the essentials of what's happening in the field.
It was started because I knew it had worked very well within Sweden, with the Swedish Hypertension Society, and I thought we could try it for the International Society of Hypertension. There had been a previous newsletter sent out by letter, but totally different from what we have today.
People who have done big research on hypertension, they want to use that platform to showcase their studies.
It's a really excellent document, and Lars Lindholm should be very proud of it.
We have, as part of our mission, an education program. And this is a program that, once again, we try and do globally, and this is done through our regional advisory groups.
The idea of the RAGs is especially to take the message to developing countries.
It's critical in a society like ISH that we have new people coming through.
Being an ISH new investigators helps those people to develop their personal careers. The mentorship scheme has been developed by our committee, and that's one of our main successes. We've got regular networking meetings, and we facilitate interactions between senior scientists and a junior scientist that sometimes wouldn't even meet or hear of each other, and that does help both parties.
So we've established new categories a few years ago for research fellows that are for PhD students and also postdoctoral fellows to become involved with the society. And the best part is it's free of charge.
We see that we are underrepresented with respect to women and minorities in our society. As we have invested in our new investigators, in our young investigators, I think it's time now for us to invest in women, in hypertension research and also, of course, in minority groups as well.
The most important thing for the Society's future is around next generation, and when we set up the new investigator committee, we couldn't have guessed just how successful it might have been. And we see them today coming through as leaders at the highest levels within the Society. All of this is a very healthy sign for our Society onwards into the future.
ISH maybe should continue to get more grounded in developing region where the needs are there, but yet you haven't got enough resources to address.
The consequence of hypertension or uncontrolled hypertension is really serious in the region, especially in the very populous countries like China and India. So the Society can do a lot more and to help people there.
If you're coming from the developing world, you will increase the voice of the developing world in all its contexts in the Society's activities. And second, that if you need help in your country, then ask, and the Society will do its best.
It would be wonderful for those interested in hypertension to join not only the local societies but also the International Society of Hypertension to make sure that we get a much better global network to curb hypertension.